Okay, so where I was going with the whole Greece thing was twofold. One, I wanted to show what a country looks like when they hit the area that we so fear that we're going to hit. Originally, it was to be like a counterpoint of the very militant people that think that, well, we're just going to take up arms and it'll be a free-for-all like that. I wanted to show, okay, well, here's reality. Here's what happens when your debt spins out of control and the country looks like X, Y, and Z. And I still believe Greece is an excellent example of that situation, because the market continues to happen whether or not the government is involved or whether or not the government is able to provide a consistent currency. That brings me to the second point of it, in that the way I see government, when they push a regulation too far, just like Dangerous Dan says in his response video, you get to the point where people just stop following it. They're not stupid. You know, imagine this military captain with his little sword, follow me, men, and well, lo and behold, he goes a little bit too far. He doesn't look back for a long time. He turns around. There's nobody behind him anymore. And that's where I see that sort of a situation heading. In the long run, you will not be able to make a person do what they do not want or need to do. That's where I was going with the whole Greece thing. Nothing too terribly elaborate, just a very realistic look at true economy. And what ends up happening, the economy isn't created or destroyed. It merely shifts. And all the money that was lost in 2008, even though you saw the Dow going down, the Dow isn't a reflection of the whole market. If you look at the whole entire market, it will remain mostly neutral except for where things have become liquidated. And it's not really sexy to say, well, the market balanced out because everything that was sold, whoever sold something ended up buying something else. And the Dow goes down because people pull out of 30 specific companies that have a specific number of shares and invest in something else. So is the nature of things. The Dow is a poor reflection of the health of the economy. But we'll keep going with this thing if you guys are interested, and I don't want to bore you to death. And man, I'd love to find a way to make it more interesting, because it's fascinating the way it works, and I look forward to everything that we get into here in the future. Appreciate your time. Thanks a bunch.